You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
Give yourself a little credit.
It's more important than ever to have a better credit card. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour on a Tuesday. I cannot believe we are already on the 3rd of October, and we've got Dan Farris Celebration of Life coming up. It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. Can you believe that we're like cruising through this month?
I just still can't believe he's gone.
I know, it is. And the crazy thing is, we've talked to so many wonderful people. If you have photos that you'd like to share, I would love for you to get those to me, because we're getting all that stuff put together for the event. And now Dan was, very adamant. He didn't want this to be a sad event. He wanted it to be a happy event. As a matter of fact, he helped plan some of the silly, quirky things that only Dan would plan. And I am excited for many of his friends and family and all these people that maybe don't even know each other to meet each other. And the one thing we all have in common is that we love Dan Farris.
Absolutely.
And his daughter and his son are going to be here, and his brothers are going to be here,
and his nieces. It's going to be
it's going to be great. Wonderful. It's a celebration of life. So this really is, he's like, I don't want a boring, sad, sappy funeral.
It's going to be fun.
But it's also going to be professional. It's not going to be goofy. It's going to be
it's going to be a little goofy.
A little bit goofy, but because those are the things he planned, by the way. So don't. But I will tell you this: it is coming up before you know it. It's next Saturday. It's the 14th of October. It's at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance, and we would love to have you come out and join us. If you knew Dan, even if you just knew him as a listener, but you'd like to come and pay your respects, that would be wonderful. We'd love to have a lot of people stop by. Now, there's going to be some appetizer kind of things or some like desserty kind of things, but you can get food. They have their kitchen open. Like you can buy food that night. Right. You can buy drinks that night. The South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance has a great kitchen, and they've got, great drinks, all of that stuff. But this is really going to be, there's a couple of different musical groups that are going to be playing. The Brass Holes will be playing. And then another special guest that there's a surprise that I don't get to announce on the radio, but I really want to, because I think it's just fun. It's really neat. It's just silly. But one of the things that I wanted to make sure we talked about early, something that Dan had collected over the years, is he's got an acoustic guitar.
Yes.
That he took to concerts. Now, he was on a country radio station for many years, so we went to a lot of country concerts. And he's got signatures from a bunch of country artists. I'm going to post a photo on Facebook so you can see what we're talking about. But he was saying, I would like to help raise money for a good cause with this, if there's a way that we can do that. And a cause that he absolutely loved was Big Paws Canine.
Right.
Now, coincidentally, right now, they're trying to raise enough money to finish their new facility.
Right.
So the timing on this is really good for us to say, hey, let's do some stuff to help raise money for them. So I'm going to be, over the course of the next few days, getting some things from Gail at Big Paws, because I was asking her, what kind of stuff do you need money for? And there's certain dollar amounts for certain things, but she's like, oh, this would be a huge blessing. But if you would be interested in helping contribute to that, one way you could do it is come and be a part of the event on the 14th. It's free to get in. There's no charge to get in. But like I said, this guitar that he had collected a bunch of signatures. A lot of these are country artists.
Oh, yeah. It's
a really neat thing.
Incredibly impressive, this guitar.
And he brought it to the radio station about 2-3 years ago and showed it to us. And then now it's sitting in our living room. And I'm like, I want to make sure that we take good care of that. I've never owned a guitar.
But we are going to be auctioning this off as a fundraiser for Big Paws Canine.
And again, that will be happening at the event on Saturday, October 14th. So if you know somebody who's a fan of country artists, and again, I'm going to try to get a full list and get it all on the website. We'll have photos so you can see what we're talking about. We'll have all that at Facebook.com/sunnyradio. I'm going to try to get that yet early today. But again, this is one of those things that he was adamant that let's find a way to do something good with that. And he wanted to make sure that we had fun, celebration of life. So if you've got some fun photos that you would like to have, we're putting a little presentation together with a certain song that's going to play. If you've got some photos where you're going, hey, this is definitely a Dan Farris kind of photo right here of him doing this. There's some that I would love to see.
Oh, me too.
There's some that I would, if you've got a photo of the bull ride.
I've found some pretty amazing photos. I have to send them over.
Do you have any of the bull ride?
I think I do.
Do you really?
I don't have one where he's on the boat, but I'm pretty sure one of the photos that I found was at that event.
The big bike ramp thing? Do you have that?
I don't know.
The bike jump?
I don't think so.
If you've got photos from this stuff, get those to me. You can send it right to john@sunnyradio.com. And again, the event is coming up next Saturday, the 14th of October, but please don't wait until the last second, although I'll probably wait till the last second to get the project done. I'm going to try to work ahead and get as much done as I can. Thank you again for listening. And again, thank you for all of the wonderful messages that we've gotten from people. And again, I'm excited for the event because I'm excited to meet many of these people in person. Several of the people that were only shared with me through amazing stories from Dan Farris. And I'm excited. Some of these are almost like, like Paul Bunyan. Like, I can't wait to meet this person. So if you get a chance, come out and join us next Saturday, the 14th of October, South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance. You don't need a ticket to get in. Just come on in and join us. All of the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio. Coming up in a moment, we're going to give away a pair of tickets to Night Ranger. They are also going to be at the Alliance. It's a completely different date. We'll give you all the details on that. And we'll give you another chance to win coming up in a moment. All of the details for that at sunnyradio.com.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. I am so excited to see Night Ranger once again. They do such a good job, don't they?
Oh, always. I love them. One of my all-time favorite bands.
And they're going to be right here. Well, not in the studio doing a show, although maybe we'll have them in the studio.
That would be cool.
But they're going to be at the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance on Saturday, December the 16th, which is sneaking right up. You keep thinking, well, that's not that's so far away. No, that's less than 3 months away.
Yeah, it's going to be here quick.
It's like 2.5 months away. If you would like to get tickets, you can buy them starting this Friday, and you can actually go to our page and see where you can go to get the tickets. But you can win a pair right now. If you signed up for a pair of tickets, you better listen up because I'm going to announce the winner. Heidi drew the name, so if it's not your name, be mad at her. Be furious at her because she picked this name. Well, she didn't see the name. She picked a number, and that number was attached to this name. April Fish.
All right, April. Congratulations.
April Fish, you just won a pair of tickets. Win them before you can buy them. You can sign up right now at sunnyradio.com. And when you get there, you'll see a little button that says win tickets and more. When you click on that, you'll see this. You'll also see Free Flag Friday, which we're going to do. What day do you think we should do that? Free Flag Friday.
Probably on Friday.
That's a good idea. We'll do that. And we have other prizes coming soon. So if you haven't yet gone to that page, you should go check it out right now. And maybe, just maybe, we'll announce your name this time tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a Wednesday with more tickets for Night Ranger. Again, a huge thank you to our friends at Pepper Entertainment, because we're working with them and the Alliance to help give away tickets before you can buy the tickets. You can start buying them this Friday. All of the details can be found again at sunnyradio.com. Click the little button that says win tickets and more, and we'll see if we can make you a winner tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3.
How much do you pay for your cell phone every month? If that's more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current one. Whether you're a fan of iPhones or Samsung, they both work well with Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com.
This day in Sioux Falls history is brought to you by Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, October 3rd, 1911, that Joe Floyd was born. Now, if you don't recognize the name Joe Floyd, I'd bet good money you recognize two companies he created, Kello TV and Mid-Continent Communications. Joe worked his way up from being a ticket taker at a local downtown movie theater to becoming part owner of that same theater, to managing at least 3 different theaters in downtown, to sitting at the helm of a Midwest television empire. Joe was known for the wild publicity stunts that he pulled to drum up business for his theaters and businesses. He had a real full-size biplane paraded through downtown ahead of a new action fighter pilot movie. He sold raffle tickets to create interest in a new modular home design, where the winner of the raffle got a new house. Joe pioneered the very first dating show in history right here in Sioux Falls. It was called GI Blind Date. He even staged a Dakota gold rush, and he got Clint Eastwood and other celebrities to kick off the festivities, digging for gold and prizes in an open field north of town. Joe Floyd was definitely a pioneer of his time and had a huge impact on Sioux Falls. This day in Sioux Falls history has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To save money on insurance at InsuranceChicken.com. Do you have the best plan for you? Find out at InsuranceChicken.com. Let's face it, we don't even want insurance. We need it. But you don't need to overpay. Head over to InsuranceChicken.com to see your rates from several different companies. All available in one place at InsuranceChicken.com. The other guys have a gecko, a duck, and an emu. Why not a chicken? InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Hey, this episode of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour is done. Now, there are times during the bonus hour I'll mention something from our regular program, the John and Heidi Show, which is syndicated on like 300 stations around the country. There's actually a podcast for that as well. So if I mention something that you're going, hey, whatever happened? He didn't talk to that person, or this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You can find that podcast at JohnAndHeidiShow.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour.